What's going on YouTube? We were going to do a live stream from WhaleBorough tonight, but since all three of my kids are streaming Netflix or YouTube or something, and my son's playing some Call of Duty Warzone, it pretty much chewed up the bandwidth for that. So we're just going to do a build. We're live on the Discord. Got who do we have on the channel besides, or the server besides me and Jaggy? So Taiko's here too. She's building over there, over by Project Ducon, building up a pretty sweet looking bridge. It's got a very London Bridge feel to it. So get a chance. Come on the server, go and take a look. Hang on one second. And of course, Porpy just posted a video. He just, Porpy just posted a video on YouTube. Looked like it's pretty cool. I think I was recording another episode one time, and he did that. I was just kind of sitting here building, and I get an alert. Legendary Porpoise has posted this. It's like, You still there, dude?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Right.
I just didn't know whether to speak or not.
Oh, yeah, dude. You're more than welcome to. So, for everybody watching, we got JaggySnake on the server tonight. We go back and forth between each other's servers quite a bit, a lot more than we let on the videos, on my videos and on the Discord. But yeah, we swing back and forth a lot. Because Jaggy's got this addiction to building castles. Yeah, he can't stop. Yeah. You didn't do. Oh no, it was Porpy. He was the one that was. He started building that Call of Duty castle today, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. After we had just talked about it, about staying on task, and he goes and does that.
Well, it's comforting to know that we're not the only ones who suffer from it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It drives me nuts because I catch myself doing it, and it's just so irritating. Like, oh, that's a cool looking castle. I should totally build that. When I was down in Virginia, I saw this cathedral, and I took a bunch of pictures of it. I'll throw them up on the Discord. You'll like them. Actually, that might not be a good idea because you'll see it and you're like, oh, wait a minute.
See, it's funny you should mention a cathedral because literally across the road from my flat is a cathedral.
Oh man.
I was walking home from work today, and I don't know why I haven't thought of it before, to be honest. But for some reason, I was looking at it and I was like, "I built this in Minecraft," and I was thinking I could go one day I might go in and just ask if they've got any blueprints or anything of the building.
Yeah.
So I can do it super accurate.
Did you just spawn a horse over here?
I didn't know. There was one over there though when I was over there before.
Who put it? Oh man, I had to go through here and slaughter a bunch of. Well, it was actually chickens that I slaughtered one time because I put some animals in the world at one point, just to see what it looked like, and the noise. It started driving me nuts. The cluck, cluck, cluck. And so I killed them all off.
I did the same. Last week.
Yeah.
Me CryingEmu were building together, and I think he went to get a drink or something, but he was gone for ages. And I got a bit bored because like we needed to decide what we were doing next, and I was like, I don't want to start without like discussing it.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for him to come back, and I got bored, so I built a big box around him, filled it with chickens, and just left him. And then, of course, he just broke the bottom of the box, and all the chickens fell out, and there was just like hundreds of chickens.
But now you got chickens all over the world.
Yeah, I thought I'd got rid of them all, but
well, there's actually a command you can do. Hang on, I think it's. Oh no, wait, no, that's not it. I thought it was butcher / butcher, and it would kill. But if you do / butcher, it kills all the mobs.
yeah.
I can't remember. I know there's a command where you can kill all the animals in the world. Well, around. It's like within a certain range of you.
Does it not get rid of them if you switch to peaceful? Oh wait, no, that only gets rid of hostile mobs.
Yeah, that would get rid of hostile mobs. Which, I mean, we don't have any of those because this is in peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. But I'm pretty sure it was chickens that I had that they were just driving me crazy. Yeah, that cluck 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 cluck. Yeah, it was. Oh man, it pissed me off. I am gonna do a live stream on Twitch tonight for Crisis 3. You know, I haven't played Crisis 3 in a long time.
I can't remember if I've played that or not.
Oh, it's.
If I'm still awake when you stream, I might watch it.
Yeah, it's.
See if I recognise it.
Yeah, it's. I think I'm gonna dial the. I'm gonna max out the 2080 on it, and see what it can do, because I haven't played it with this new video card yet. Yeah, because the 2080 I only got that I guess a couple months ago now, because I had that 5700 XT, and I put like almost no hours on it because I didn't like the way it looked with shaders. I've since discovered that I had some settings wrong, and the 5700 XT would probably have been perfectly fine. I was just impatient and decided to throw way more RAM at it than I actually needed. But yeah, it's so for any of the viewers watching, if you're thinking about getting a new video card and you're not really sure which one to get, and I know Helder, you had a question about this today, and I wish I could have been more helpful. I was in the middle of shopping, but hopefully I helped you out. But if you're in the market for one, please, for the love of God, don't buy a 2080 Ti. It is absolutely fantastic, but it's $1,300. $1,300 American dollars. So, see, in pounds, that'd be what, about $1,150 or something, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think so.
That's just outrageous. That is a crazy, crazy price to pay for a video card. And yeah, it's really nice, but it's not worth. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'll tell you right now, it is not that I've found so far. It is not that much better than like a 2080 or a 1080. Because like Legendary Porpoise, he uses a 1080, And Vigo, I think, also uses a 1080. I can't remember what Rect said that he uses, but it's definitely not a 2080. I know Kara, she uses a 2080. You know, but I mean, I don't know. She's kind of like me, where she'll over-engineer. I mean, she's an engineer, so she over-engineers everything. You know, like I do. So I can't remember what processor she's got, but I'm willing to bet. Like if I were to bet on it, I would not be surprised if she's running either an i9 or a Ryzen 9 or a Ryzen 7. If I were to guess, I would say that's probably what she's running.
All of this sounds like a foreign language to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's so Ryzen 9 is the absolute best Ryzen or AMD chip you can get, other than buying a Threadripper, which is disgusting and overkill. And then the i9 is the Intel version of basically it's the Intel version of the Ryzen 9. It's Intel's answer to the Ryzen 9. And it's the best Intel chip you can get right now. Well, best meaning fastest. You can get some pretty darn good performance. I mean, the i7 is no slouch by any stretch of the imagination. Not at all. But the it's not the right color. Where's my? You know what? We'll make it that color for now. The i7 is a phenomenal chip, and it is. I don't want to upset any i7 users out there. It is an absolute fantastic chip, and it is more than capable of doing anything you need it to do. But the i9 is pretty much ridiculous. So is the Ryzen 9, and I mean, there's my display. You're running a Ryzen 9 and the GeForce 2080 Ti. So yeah, and it's overkill. I don't have a game yet. I haven't come across anything yet that causes it to slow down. Like, not at all. So, but that being said, I paid out the ass for it. So it's
That's always the issue, isn't it? You've got to offset.
Oh yeah.
Like what performance you want with how much you want to spend.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Because it's all right saying, oh, this thing's the best, but it's like, well, is it worth that to you? Like, is it going to make that much difference?
Right.
If you go down a peg or two, like.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's, I mean, I don't know what chipset you're running, but you don't have any problems at all, and I'm pretty sure you're not running a Ryzen, are you?
I have no idea. Wait a minute. To be honest, I don't even know how you find out.
Well, you're in game right now, right?
Yeah.
So from where you are right now, press F3.
Oh, I've got a Ryzen 5.
Okay. Does it say Ryzen 5 3600?
2600.
26? Okay. Which is a really good chip.
Yeah.
By the way, and it's.
Yeah, I have no problems running anything unless it's graphics intensive, but I'm pretty sure that'll just be because I don't have a very good graphics card.
Yeah. What's it say your graphics card is you're using?
GeForce GTX, is that?
Yeah.
470.
Yeah. So And you build some amazing stuff in Minecraft. You don't have any problem with the mod. The only time you have an issue is like shaders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And even then, to be fair, if I mean, obviously nobody really wants to have to do this, but like if I put my render distance down to like 6.
Oh my god.
Then I can run shaders okay. The only problem is if you like, it just looks a bit shit when there's like just fog around you.
Yeah, well, last night I had my render distance. We'll just say I had it set really far out, and
50 something, didn't you?
Yeah, I had it like 52, and you know it was really cool. I've dialed it back. I think I'm sitting at like 32 right now because I run it up to 52, and you know I don't have it doesn't slow down or anything or bog down or anything, but it looks super pretentious, you know, because I'll be looking around and you know damn near everything on the map that the eye can see is rendered out, and it's like, oh my god. It just, I mean, to me it's kind of pretentious. But I did it yesterday or last night or this morning, whatever time it was, and that was so I could get as much on camera as possible.
Yeah, I mean, I can obviously not with shaders, but I can have my render distance like on absolute maximum and only have minimal lag.
Yeah,
it does lag, but not so much that you wouldn't be able to play.
Yeah. Are you building on your little creation again?
Yeah. I've just flattened a bunch of the mountain off.
Did you didn't destroy the teleport device, did you?
Oh no, that's way back.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause I put it up on like the hermit's cave thing. Yeah, I didn't even know if you saw me go up there and do that. I was trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, when you started like teleporting me about, that's when I noticed.
So I think I know why it's doing that. I don't have a range set on it, so it's automatically going to grab everyone within, I don't know, maybe 50 blocks or so, and teleport them to wherever it is I have it designated to teleport to.
Yeah.
But I think that's why it was doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, did you surprise her when you did that?
Yeah, she was like, well, I can't remember what she said. She was just like, she just typed yeah, like with question mark, and I was like, did I do that?
Oops. Gotta tell Ronan we broke the server again. Actually, Primitive Panther had one time where he thought he broke the server. He's like, hey, something's wrong. And what it was is the company that maintains the server, they were doing some maintenance stuff. But yeah, he's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I jumped on and looked at it and like, oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, at first I was like, oh crap. That's all we need. Server's down. It's in Miami. Yeah. Let's see. Oh man. Oh shoot. Do that. Yeah, I'm kind of just building this off the cuff.
I think sometimes it's best to do it like that.
Yeah, it's I like to plan things out, but at the same time, building off the cuff is fun.
Yeah, it can be refreshing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, but yeah.
Just sort of winging it.
Now, does Emu know that you're cheating on the server?
Well, I mentioned it to him last night when we were filming the walkthrough.
Yeah. Does he just get...
It's either this or I build another massive castle right next to the one that we've already got and completely ruin the city.
Yeah. And he must just get so irritated when you start doing that. Hey, you know what we need? We need a fort. Well, that one fort over by that one street, the fort that's in the middle of the river.
Yeah.
That one, like when I saw that, I knew exactly what that was. I knew exactly. It's hey, there's a little island there. If there was an island.
Well, yeah, the island wasn't even there. I had to make the island.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know exactly what that was. That was what would fit right there? A fort. It's that you start building houses and you start doing shops and things. You're like, I want to build something big, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So
all the time.
We're gonna make this. Oh shit! I think I just got kicked off the server.
It's not kicked me.
Well, maybe it's my turn tonight. Was that it was your...
Wait, I've been kicked now.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it was restarting.
Oh, it could be.
Because mine does that every so often.
Let me pull the server up. This is upset. It says the server's on. The server's online. It says none of us are. See if I can reconnect. I'm logging in. That's weird. It's always something. Yeah. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. That works. Pop those over here. That's a living space. And that'll be the door to there. That gonna work? That's gonna work. Yeah, because this will be the kitchen and then go into the back. Yeah, that works. I should probably get better at planning out areas. But I just, I have my moments where it's like I refuse. Because I get an idea of what I want it to look like in my head, and I just make it happen. And then there's a couple of the shops that there's stairs external to the building.
Yeah.
And ordinarily I don't like to do that. But I thought it looked cool. So I did that, and that which saved me space inside the building. And then there's a couple.
It's also quite historically accurate as well.
Yeah. If you look at pictures of medieval towns, medieval cities, they had that. That's how it was. They didn't have a whole lot of stairs internal to the buildings. It was all, it was a wood, like almost like a wood scaffold. Yeah, more wealthy buildings, of course, they had stairs inside, but the thing you got to think about is they had to heat all that space. So the bigger the space was, that's heat that you have to worry about, or cool you have to worry about.
Yeah, which then costs even more money.
So it's actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to take this up a couple. I have to take this up a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, it's interesting. A friend of mine that I was on, not the boat that I'm on right now, but the last boat before I went to shore duty. He actually just started a YouTube channel, and it's it's like a tech channel where he reviews different equipment and teaches people how to do certain upgrades to their computers and whatnot. And it's funny because he was when he was in the Navy, he was a mechanic, and here he is doing tech stuff on the on YouTube. So I think it's hilarious because I'm a mechanic. That's what my rating. We call it rates. That's what my job is in the Navy. Is I'm a mechanic. Now I'm a very specific kind of mechanic, not just like a mechanic, but
yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny to me. I get that spacing. I keep looking at this, and the spacing just doesn't look right, but it is. I'm gonna put my stairs in before I forget, and try and do something silly. Jungle plank stairs, nah. Bruce. We're gonna go with oak. I do need to make. What I need to do is I need to ask Legendary Porpoise what he would like to see as far as a world edit tutorial. Because you know how he does have some problems with some of it. I want to ask him what he'd like to see because I think the ones I've made so far have. If he looks at them, I think it'll answer a lot of questions he has and show him how to do some of the stuff. Because usually when we're watching his stream, and we've both done it. We're like, oh no, you gotta you do it like this, and he does something just slightly off of what we tell him, and it wipes out a section of his map. And like, no.
And then you've got the issue of like the lag between chat and and what he's actually doing. So then by the time you've sort of corrected him, he's already moved on to something else.
Yeah. So that there is that. But I think I think if he sees it, if he actually sees the video of it, I think it'll make more sense to him. I'll send him a message later and say, hey, tell me what you want to know, want to learn how to do, or what you want to do with World Edit that would make your life easier. Because that's my big thing with World Edit.
A cool idea to get, like, if you did a video together, and talking through it in real time.
Yeah, that's true. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Get them on one of the servers.
Yeah. And then you could both release it on each other's channel.
Yeah.
Reach a wider audience. And I think other people might learn better as well if they're watching someone be taught, because that person who's being taught it will ask the questions that people are wanting to know.
Yeah.
Rather than you having to think, right, what would I want to know?
Yeah. What?
You've actually got someone who needs to know these things, like, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, because
You've got to put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah. Well, it's. I mean, the other ones that I've done, it was all based off of, problems that I had before. Because I remember I watched a lot of World Edit tutorials, and I always had questions. It's like, well, how did you do that, or how do you do that? Because most of the ones I saw, there were some that were really good. And actually, Dukon made some that were very good, but there were certain things that he never talked about.
Yeah.
And there were some that I watched with Dakr, and there was a lot of stuff that he didn't talk about, and it drove me nuts because I had these questions, and I'd ask him in the comments, and I wouldn't hear back, or the answer I got wasn't quite what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Let's see, pillar. I need a spruce pillar. I guess that's an oak beam pillar. Maybe that'll work. How's that look? Did I? Damn it. So I watched. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say we definitely need to try and get everyone together, like absolutely, like as many of us as we possibly can together.
Yeah.
Onto one project.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool.
Even if it's just like a little village around a small castle or something like that. It's just something that we can all work together on and see through to completion, and then like all you guys who do the YouTube videos and stuff can all do a video on it.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I know Legendary Porpoise would totally be down for it, and then Filthy Coin absolutely would love to do that. He's super busy with his build. I don't know if you've seen that. Have you seen his?
I've seen bits and pieces of it. I haven't really properly looked though.
So imagine, if you will, there's a website you can go to that will it will auto generate a floor plan of a medieval city for you, right, or a village or a town. So, and yeah, I came across it, and actually it was my girlfriend's daughter. She had found it, and she was talking about it, and I thought, that'd be kind of cool to use that. And on one of my single player maps, I did it, and I think I used MC Edit or MC Edit 2. You take a PNG and then you rotate it so it's horizontal, and then lay it flat on a map, and then you import it into a flat world map, and then you schematic it. Well, he did that, and then he dropped it on a map, like a normal, like a Conquest map, and he's doing 15.2, and he is building, and he didn't pick like small town or small city, or anything with the word small in it. He didn't pick that. He didn't go, he in true Filthy Coin fashion, go big or go home. And it is huge. But he's got a lot of people. He's got a lot of people on the server working on it. And it's pretty amazing.
I've seen someone do that before.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the like vanilla Minecraft people. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, it's a really cool idea. I like the idea. I really like it. But man, what an undertaking that would be.
Yeah. See, I was considering doing that sort of thing for the Adalonia build that I had planned before I embarked on this thing with Emu.
Yeah.
But I couldn't work out how to do it, and then obviously we started doing this, and so I never really
Yeah.
went anywhere.
I just think it's funny how, you know, we started our servers effectively at the same time. You know, I mean, there's like maybe a couple weeks difference, and we're both, you know, all of us are building. You know, we started out here building a small fishing village, and it very quickly stopped being a small fishing village. You know, and I don't know. I can't really get a good read on whether or not Primitive Panther was okay with that or not. But I mean, he comes on and he starts building, and like there's a lot of the builds that he's done. It's just amazing, you know, what he does, and it's funny because, you know, I watched him for a long time, and on YouTube, and you know, I'd comment here and there, but I watched him for a long time, and you know, now here I am building with him, and it's kind of neat. I mean, to me, it's I don't know. I hate to say it's like a fanboy thing, but I mean, to a certain degree, it is. You know, it's just weird. Oh, is that gonna look strange? I think that looks okay. You know what I need? You know what? I can't have that right there. Let's get rid of that. Do that. And yeah, do that. Yeah, I'm trying to lay out some farmland over here because, yeah, when you see some people's farms, it just looks like, I mean, there's really no word for it. It just looks like crap. And that's, although I haven't seen that in Conquest. I haven't seen anybody do crap farms in Conquest. It's usually like vanilla. You'll see them do like a high end build in vanilla, and then they do the farm, and it's like they give up.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is. I'd say it's significantly harder to do a good-looking farm on vanilla, though.
Yeah, and there's, I mean, the rivalry that we have between Conquest and vanilla, or really, you know, modded Minecraft and vanilla, it's funny. You know, it cracks me up, and at the same time, there's some people that they get really worked up about, you know, oh, modded Minecraft's not really Minecraft, and you know,
it's just gatekeeping.
Oh yeah.
It's the same with most games.
Oh yeah.
Well, not even just games, but just anything in general.
Yep. It's.
They don't like it when things change.
Yeah. I think it's hilarious. It cracks me up. Like, you know, just because it's a little bit different, you know, just relax. It's not affecting the way you play the game.
In a negative way. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it is definitely affecting how you play the game.
Yeah. For some people.
Not in a negative way.
Yeah, I think for some people, they see Conquest Reforged, and they get a bit jealous. You know, they're like, "Oh my God, what are all those blocks?" Well, that's the level.
There's no need to get jealous because you could just get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just do it yourself. What I find is a lot of people who are against modding sort of, I think it's a mask. They say, oh, that's cheating and stuff like that because they're perhaps not very good.
Oh yeah, could be.
Creative building, and they look for an excuse as to why they don't do it.
Yeah.
But the real reason is probably just because they know that even with all of these blocks, they probably still suck.
Yeah.
And that probably comes across as like maybe a bit.
Yeah, that's where some of the
or whatever for me to say, but I think that is the case with a lot of people. Obviously, not all people, but
yeah. No,
just
I don't.
my experiences of interacting with people, like on Facebook and Reddit and stuff.
Yeah.
Just the general vibe that I get from these people.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have. I've got a little bit of experience with Minecraft on Reddit. Non-Conquest Reforged Minecraft on Reddit, and it was definitely not a positive experience. Because that WhaleBorough was in its early stages, and I was just posting pictures of WhaleBorough. I posted some some visuals, different sightlines and stuff. When I would Primitive Panther and I would get some new stuff going, and oh yeah, we got to throw it up on Reddit. And I think I posted a total of, it was either 2 or 3 pictures. And on both of them, I got the exact same reaction, that I was spam posting, or I was posting like cinematic pictures or something like that, or and then it was well, that's not Minecraft, or that kind of thing. And I was like, man, and I posted on the Conquest Reforged Reddit, and completely different reaction. People liked it, and is your server open to explore, that kind of thing, and I was even getting people coming over, subscribing to the channel because they wanted to see the build. But on the Minecraft side, and you know what, and I don't have it. I don't hold any ill will at all to vanilla builders, and there's some vanilla builders that are incredible. Like, they do some incredible stuff with vanilla. Like Andy is Yoda. He's a freaking wizard, and I think, because we were talking about how Conquest, and we've talked about this on Discord, and Rect has talked about it. Legendary Porpoise has talked about it. How Conquest, it's both not well known and well known at the same time. It went through a period of time where there wasn't a lot of people using it, and now it's going through a period of time where more and more people are downloading it, more and more people are using it, more and more people are enjoying it, and more people are joining the Reddit, joining all the Discords, coming onto the servers, commenting on posted content, and it's really growing. And the community seems to be supporting itself a lot more now. For a while, there did seem to be not a whole lot of community support, and that I don't understand that, because the way I look at it, we're just artists. We're sculpting whatever's in our head, or whatever we find on Pinterest. Because that's, and it does crack me up that we all come across the same things on Pinterest, like almost at the same time. We come across something like, oh, look what I found, and it's like you'll find something. You did this the other day. You found something, and I literally had that in my, you should check this out on Pinterest hopper. Like, I love Pinterest for that, because it's super helpful, and I've used it.
Good resource.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've used it to if I've gotten stuck on something, and like, God, what did that look? What did a medieval version of that look like? I mean, I did it the other day. Actually, I think it was yesterday when I was doing research for the the brothel. I was like, what?
Research.
Yeah, research. Yeah. Now, really, kids, I was doing research, but I didn't know what one looked like in medieval times. I was like, oh man, I better look this up. And I wasn't, what I could have done is I could have just asked Filthy Coin, like, hey man, what did they look like in medieval times? Because that he's got volumes of research on that, and he's built, I think 4 brothels. I think he's built 4 at this point.
Jesus.
Well, his world, his city.
It's very horny.
It's huge, and I think he built 4 in the city, and it cracks me up because that was like one of the first buildings he set out to build, and he built an inn as well, but yeah, one of the first things was the brothel. Like, man, that's not all. I don't want the viewers to think that that's all he builds, because he doesn't. He builds a lot of really good stuff. But that's kind of our running joke right now with Filthy Coin, is that he's the brothel master. So, cause it's he'll come on and joke about it and think, hey, building some new brothel blocks. I'm like, oh God, you got a problem, bud.
It's like us with castles.
What's that?
I said it is like us, but
yeah,
we build castles. He builds.
Yeah. He's. Oh man, the struggle's real. The struggle is real, and I really have to fight the urge to not build a castle. Like the prison I built over there, which I have to remodel, by the way. That was totally my way of making an excuse to build a castle. And Primitive Panther totally called me out on that. He's like, "Do we really need a prison here?" Well, we might. Better be prepared than not. And he knew what I was doing. He's like, "Yeah, okay. You want to build a castle? Got it." And then, Mr. Tourist, he did the same thing. Oh, can I build a little temple over here? Yeah, go for it, bud. And then I come on the server like the next day. That's not really a little temple. Oh, it'll be fine. But yeah, we get carried away. Start building stuff. Doing fancy things. Oh man. I missed HQ. Play this trivia game with my girlfriend called HQ Trivia at 9 o'clock every night. Oops.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Oh well. He understands. Start building something on the channel and lose track of time. It happens. Alright, there we go. Right. I love how these butterflies and stuff and the flies and things are just floating through the air. But there's times where it's just like super annoying.
Yeah, it's like the foliage and everything. Like Conquest is really good for like realism in that respect. But
Yeah.
when you're trying to build, and there's just like 20 different types of foliage that you need to get rid of.
Yeah.
It's such a ball ache.
Yeah, it drives me nuts. Because then you go through and you start setting some blocks, and you go to especially with the thing that I do with the painting, the painting style thing I do.
Yeah.
That gets super irritating with the foliage, because I'll go to paint something and there's a bug or something in the way, and all of a sudden I've got a colored wool block in the middle of the air. I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it happen right now. I just changed my mind on how something was going to go lay out. Let's get that. Yeah, I'm excited to do the Crisis stream. I think it's going to be kind of cool. I did
manage to figure out what was stopping the stream.
Yeah, well,
whatever it is, it might affect your Crisis thing as well.
Yeah, I think I think it might be a YouTube thing, because all of my YouTube live streams have had some glitch or another. It's either the connection's not quite right, or something. Because you remember that one live stream I did where I was on and then I wasn't on, and then I was on and then I wasn't on.
Yeah.
And that one really irritated me. But that was on YouTube. But with Twitch, when I go to do a live stream on Twitch, no problem. So, hang on one second.
Twitch is definitely better for streaming.
Hang on one second. What's wrong? I mean, I might have some in my closet there. Go in the bathroom. Yeah. Do you guys need to wash your towels? Huh? Probably in the laundry. Yeah. And my daughter's looking for a towel. You find one? Yeah, Twitch, I think you're right. And yeah, I think Twitch is just set up better for live stream.
Yeah, well, that's what it was made for, really. So
yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah, and I think what I could do. I could live stream Minecraft on Twitch and then just port it over, like we were saying. I might do that, and then I'm going to keep the Minecraft series on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube. Except maybe I'll use the Twitch. I think that's what I'll do. I'll use the Twitch capability to do a live stream, but I'm going to maintain it as a YouTube series.
Yeah.
Because I did that, I was doing that with the Long Dark for a little bit, and then I decided to move the Long Dark exclusively to Twitch. I was a little worried that was going to annoy some of my viewers, but As soon as I figured out that I can just port it, that cleared that problem right up. So, yeah. And, for the viewers right now, I apologize if this is if we're boring you with. I know I'm not really building much other than setting up a farm. This is. If you ever wanted to know what it is that we do when we all of a sudden we post pictures and there's tons of stuff that's been going on, this is how that happens. It really is. There is, even in Conquest and using World Edit, there's a certain amount of just grinding stuff out. Yeah.
Especially when you're doing pretty big projects like these.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Some of the stuff, there's no way of doing some of it quickly. Like I could make this farm really quick. I could generate this farm really quickly, but it wouldn't look good if I did it. But it's super quick. It would. Doing the. I've done that before, where I do. Line. I'll draw a line, and you make your walls quick, but it doesn't look right. It looks like you generated it. So I try not to do that anymore. And of course, I still do some silly stuff where I have a whole wall set up and then I delete it. It's not the right color block, and I could have just painted it. I catch myself doing stupid stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time just sort of staring at what I'm building.
Yeah.
Like, because quite often I get sort of a very vague idea in my head, and I sort of have to sort of sit there and just stare at where I'm building whatever it is that I'm building and try and imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
But because my idea is very vague, I don't have much to work on, so I have to sort of piece it all together in my head.
Yep.
And it's like the other day I was on, me and Emu were on at the same time, and he built like 3 houses in the space that, like, in the space of time that I built like 1 wall. I was just sat staring at it for ages, and he kept like coming over and going like, "Are you actually building anything, or are you just here for the chat?"
Yeah. I was building something. I can't remember which one I was working on. I think it was the candlestick maker. I think I was working on the candlestick maker, and Mr. Tourist came on, and I told him, like, hey, I'm gonna start recording, and then all of a sudden, I'm recording, and there's a big boom in the background, in game, and I was like, what the hell was that? And I sent a message, I said, what was that? As I'm building. And I said, what was what? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, he'd established an end portal, and he was fighting the dragon, and like, oh, okay, got it. And then of course he sucked me into going to doing that when I was supposed to be building. I had to stop that video. Shoot, I don't remember what color that is. Oh, okay. So there's proof for my viewers that I do not. Oh no. Ooh. In fact, do not have everything memorized. 34 4, 35 4, 1. There's been a couple of people that think I have the all the blocks memorized. You know, the block IDs.
Yeah, I definitely thought you had.
Yeah, I don't have them all memorized. There's certain ones. Yeah, I do. But no, I don't have them all memorized. Like most of the wools, like the wools that I use all the time. Yeah, I got those memorized. But there's some of them that, like the blue one, I think is 3511. The brown's 30.
The only ones I know is red is 3514.
Yeah.
And orange is 35-1.
Yep.
And yellow is 35-4.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just using some yellow.
And I've got no idea about the others. Obviously, white is just 35 or 35-0.
Yeah, there's it's the ones that we use most of the time are the ones that we memorize. Go. Just kind of painting this up. See, this is the tool I really think that Legendary Porpoise would really like to learn this one. Doing masking. And it's because it's so helpful. So useful. And honestly, this one's really easy. So this is the one. It shocked me the other night when you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that. Like, oh my gosh, man, we can show you that. We can show you how to do that real quick. And
yeah, it's definitely. I'd say probably using masks is probably the most useful.
Oh yeah. Well, because you can get so much coverage so quickly. So it's, yeah. Let's see what color I want to make this. Yeah. Let's see, BR 13. We'll go 1 since I have to do detail. Then we'll do this. All right. Yeah, the other thing that I learned from Primitive Panther, because watching his videos, all of his videos are about the same length. They're all about 30 minutes. And for the longest time, I was pumping out 45-minute, an hour-long, hour-and-a-half long videos, because I would just, I'd hit record and I'd just go, I'd just build. And what I realized I was doing is I was trying to do an entire build all in one video.
Yeah.
And I figured out, and I was going to say I figured out pretty quickly, but I didn't. But I learned from listening to him that that's just not a good idea. You do quite a bit of work, and then you step back and you do a part 2 or you do a part 3.
Yeah, I think it not only from a sort of video length point of view, but like just from a building standpoint, it's better to sort of do a decent amount and then have some time away from it.
Yeah. Yep.
Regardless of whether you're making videos or not.
Yeah, I don't want to go too far over because that's to Butterman's house. That's which that reminds me. I'll go ahead and fix one small little detail. I guess it's not really small because it's important. So I got the builder wall over here. You know, all the people that are authorized to build on the server. You know, all the people that contribute. And
I guess that's grown quite a bit this week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. So I gotta pull up his name so I spell it right. Butter. Budderman. Alright, Budderman. There we go. There you go, Butterman. You're on the table. I'm leaving Mr. Tourist up there, and I'm leaving Amazing Guy 11 up there, because, you know, I don't know if they're going to come back. But yeah, I mean, we've got, there's 10 builders, 7 of which, well, not quite 7 that are active. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are active. Because Porpy hasn't come on yet, and neither has CryingEmu. We'll see. We'll see if they come build. I know.
I think Emu probably will.
Yeah.
Porpy's very much tied up in his own project, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
I don't think he really wants to sort of take any time away from it.
Mm-hmm. No, and you know, Filthy Coin asked me if I wanted to join his project, and I do. You know, so here it is. It's recorded. It's on video. All of you heard it. I do want to join that project, and I do want to build with that project. But I got WhaleBorough right now, and you know, then you know, building on your server too. You know, every once in a while when I pop on, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. And you know, and honestly, it's made me rethink some of the streaming, like with the Long Dark. Like I played the Long Dark just kind of to get away from Minecraft for just a little bit, but I'm starting to wonder if I should put the Long Dark on hold, because I'm getting way more enjoyment out of Minecraft, out of, you know, building on the server and, you know, creating this world, and, and the different videos that we've been doing, and you know, meeting all these different people, all these different builders. I'm getting more enjoyment out of that than I am from the Long Dark.
Yeah.
So I haven't decided yet, but it's something that I'm seriously considering putting the Long Dark on hold. You know, and maybe come back to it at some point in time. But it's...
Does it pull you many viewers, Long Dark, or is your Minecraft stuff more popular?
Minecraft seems to be more popular, yeah. The Long Dark, see, the problem is I got a couple of viewers in the Long Dark that, let's see, 14, 20, 35. Here, hang on. And that. the Long Dark, you know, I've got a couple of viewers that they'll watch my Long Dark series at work. You know, they work like the graveyard shift, that kind of thing, and it gets them through. It gets them through their day. So, and I understand that. You know, I've worked that kind of shift. I totally understand that and what that's like. And because of that kind of thing, it makes me want to keep the Long Dark going.
Yeah, you sort of feel like
Yeah.
Like you're committed to it, sort of thing.
Yeah. But I also, it's just so much more fun doing this for me right now. You know. Yeah, that's looking good. It's looking real good. I need to come through here and paint the fields up a little bit. Let's see. Mask, what was that, 3512? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna paint this one out. I've got so many retaining walls that I have to paint them and texture them. Yeah,
I've not placed anything other than wool yet.
Yeah, it's on your castle you're building?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm you know, I think it was the last video I talked about coming on and doing some some landscaping and some retaining wall painting, and I didn't do any of that. Yeah, I meant to, but I just didn't do it because I don't know. Landscaping, I'm terrible at. Just absolutely terrible at it. You know, that ranks right up there with me doing trees. You know, I can do it if my life depends on it, but it's not going to be pretty. That's no tree masterpiece, that's for sure. Okay, let's do this.
I really don't know.
Did you hit a spot?
Yeah. Sort of planning the shape of the keep out.
Yeah.
I just can't get something that I'm happy with.
Yeah, that's always fun times.
Like I've sort of got not a full facade, but like the front facade is planned out quite nicely, and I quite like it. But then it's sort of like doing the back and the sides. I don't know what shape to do them.
Yeah.
You see, I need to throw some. I know I don't like them, but I need to throw some sort of diagonal or angled building in, because at the minute it's all very square. I don't know.
I really like what Kara did with this bridge.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah. She's definitely got some talent.
Yeah, I asked her earlier how long she'd been working, like building with Conquest, and she said like 3 weeks.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. Shoot, where did I put the magic tele? There it is. Couldn't find the magic teleport device. Oh man. thought it teleported me inside of a rock. Oh wow, you've done quite a bit of work. Where's the? Like I'm all disoriented. Okay, where's the?
Where's the what?
Wow, you really chopped into the side of the mountain, didn't you?
Yeah, but the keep is going to be up against that, so you won't see that
Yeah.
sheer drop.
Wow. So this is what happens when you've got what's known as Castle's addiction. And you started this yesterday, right? I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is how you do a castle addiction. It's crazy. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and whoa. Did you just disappear?
No.
It's weird. You disappeared for a second on the screen. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. And this was just pretty much just some farming, free building, and me and Jaggy chatting. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. We'll see you on the next one, which might be the brothel. I don't know. We'll see. Y'all take care.